Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Tuesday, June 9th, 2015. I am your presenter, Bronte Swanston-Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. The Ministry of Education here on Nevis was today the recipient of a variety of hospitality sector equipment from the Republic of Korea. Here is Pamela Diaz with more in this report.
Thanks, Bronte. The government and Republic of Korea on Tuesday, June 2nd, donated $100,000 worth of equipment to the Federation's 8 secondary schools. Minister of Foreign Affairs in the federal government, the Honorable Mark Brantley, was the recipient of the equipment in a short ceremony held on St. Kitts. Today, Tuesday, Education Officer in the Ministry of Education on St. Kitts, Glenville Edwards, journeyed to Nevis to distribute the equipment to both secondary schools.
We are distributing equipment, refrigerators of the industrial type, cookers, stoves, demonstration tables, cutleries, and the likes, food processors, blenders, all financed through funds from the Republic of Korea.
Technical and Vocational Education Training Coordinator Orette Smith implored teachers and students to take care of the equipment.
We would want to call on the students and the teachers alike to ensure that they take care of these equipment as they are being distributed. We are indeed thankful.
Speaking on behalf of the Premier's Ministry was Assistant Secretary Kevin Barrett.
On behalf of the Premier's Ministry and the Ministry of Education, I would like to say thanks so much to the Republic of Korea for this donation of to the tune of, Mr. Edwards just said, I want $100,000. It's a huge investment, and I'm certain that the students and the staff at the Charleston Secondary School and at the Gingerland Secondary School, the multi-purpose wing of the Charleston Secondary School, they are going to be making good use of the equipment.
The package included one demonstration table with mirror, one commercial gas cooker, one 23-cuff stainless steel refrigerator, one microwave oven, 2 pedestal fans, one electronic food scale, one commercial food mixer, one commercial food blender, 2 24-pack beverage glasses, 2 food covers, 2 measuring cups, 1 cutlery, frying pans, and pots. The contingent then journeyed to the Gingerland Secondary School, where a similar distribution took place. This is Pamela Diaz reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Pamela. The National Household Registry Survey commenced on June 1st in Bath Village. This is according to Kelly France, one of the enumerators of the registry survey.
We started this registration process in the parish of St. John's to begin with, in the village of Bath, from the 2nd of June to the 3rd of June. The response has been tremendous. Persons are receptive to the program because they see that it can assist them and their families in some way, and so they have been very cooperative so far.
Kelly then outlined the dates for the registry survey in different parishes.
It will be in each parish as follows: St. John's from the 2nd to the 12th of June, St. Thomas's Parish from the 14th to the 16th of June, St. Paul's Parish from the 17th to the 19th of June, St. George's from the 21st to the 23rd of June, and St. James on the 24th of June.
She implored persons to cooperate as it would be a benefit to them.
I would just like to encourage the general public to cooperate with the enumerators when they are in their area and at their doors. You have to remember that this program is basically to benefit you and your families. We have a poster at the back of me saying building stronger families together, and basically that is the main objective of this program.
France stated that persons could identify the enumerators who will be wearing a blue cap with a cream vest. black bag, pack, and a red iPad. The program, which was developed through Aelia Consulting, a firm out of Central America, is a means of ascertaining persons within the communities of St. Kitts and Nevis who are in need of public assistance. The Governor General is expected to announce a new supervisor of elections shortly. This is according to Attorney General Vincent Byron Jr.
The Constitution stipulates that the Governor General shall appoint a supervisor of elections, having had consultation with the Prime Minister, the Premier of Nevis, and the leader of the opposition. And so we would await His Excellency to have those consultations and make the requisite appointment as a supervisor of elections, which we understand are ongoing as we speak. And so that I would expect in a day or two that there will be an announcement as to the appointment of a new supervisor of elections.
The Attorney General indicated the Cabinet understands the necessary consultations are ongoing, and he would expect in a day or two that there will be an announcement as to the appointment of the new supervisor of elections. The AG had said previously that Mr. George had assisted police in the subsequent investigations into the events surrounding the poll, including issues with the preparation of the voters' list. Meantime, the AG says there is no issue with voter registration taking place in the absence of a supervisor of elections. A new electoral commission is also to be appointed.
There has been an issue regarding the old electoral commission in that leading up to the elections, there was no reports coming from that commission. You're in the media and you would know that there was no statements, no announcements made by that commission. Since the election, we still have had no oversight by that commission. It is really remarkable that we have not had that.
Coming up,
we released 4 tracks of the 2015 album.
The details after this break.
Especially for the culture, I'm a ladies. The nice Nevis girl never know. The sweet. Ladies, you ready? Come show me that you're ready.
Welcome back. The Odyssey Band is the latest contributor to Culturama 41. Band leader Kenny Easy Warner earlier today told us about some of their plans as well as the release of their first 4 tracks last evening.
For Culturama 41, we plan to do it big, as usual, even bigger. We already launched a Parade Troupe and a Juve Troupe, which were launched at Gateways last week, Sunday. Just yesterday, we released 4 tracks of the 2015 album. The full album will be released a little later on down in Mountain or early July.
Easy further gave us a brief description of the tracks that were released to the various media houses as well as social media.
The names of the tracks are Conqueror, that's the album title track. We have Irresistible, one for the ladies, a song by the name of Side Dish.
Now don't get me wrong, it's a serious song, I love my side dish.
That one has been causing some stir, but you know how music is. And also the real hype one is a song we call Turn Up. And that's going to turn up the Culturama this year.
While Easy said he will not be participating in the Soca Monarch, he said the band will be represented by Speedy, who will perform the song Side Dish. The Odyssey Band leader also used the opportunity to invite persons to come out and support Culturama 41.
So I encourage everybody to come out for Culturama. If you are abroad, book your tickets now and come to Nevis, come out, support the whole thing and make it great.
The official dates for Culturama 41 are 23rd July to 4th August 2015, and the slogan is Culture, Vet and Fun, Culturama 41. The Nevis Disaster Management Department participated in the edition of Exercise Trade Winds 2015 over the period May 30th to June 9th. The training, which consisted of a series of simulation exercises and workshops, was hosted in St. Kitts and Nevis. During the exercises, the Nevis Emergency Operations Center was activated to manage the simulated disasters. Projects Officer of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Brian Dyer, outlined the simulations and responses of the emergency services on the island.
The first incident, we simulated a building collapse at the Medical University of the Americas, where a number of persons were trapped and had to be extricated by the fire department and the community emergency response team who assisted them. We also saw the response from the police who cordoned off the areas, and also the EMTs from the Alexandria Hospital who responded and took a number of injured and casualties to the Alexandria Hospital.
Dyer stated that additional to the practical component, there is also a theoretical component to the workshop.
For today's activities, we have more or less the tabletop exercises. The first simulated exercise, we received an inject that stated that the roof at a building at the Alexandria Hospital collapsed, and that we had to provide the Prime Minister with an update of that information. Secondly, we dealt with information with regards to the fugitives that are at large stemming from Monday's activity.
The final exercise on Nevis took place on Friday afternoon when a contingent of security forces from the regional security system conducted a raid at the Charlestown Fire Hall, where they apprehended 2 fugitives.
Y'all getting up. Turn over. Bomb in the building, yo. How am I gonna get up? Tell me how I'll get up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Simulation incidents such as a hurricane, earthquake, and a spill of jet air fuel in the Newcastle area were simulated and required the emergency services on the island to respond to each incident. Exercise Trade Winds 2015 Phase 1 is slated to end today with a closing ceremony at the Kim Collins Athletics Stadium in St. Kitts. Phase 2 is expected to begin in Belize on June 14, 2015. The body of a female employee of the St. Kitts Golf Club was retrieved from a pond on the golf course after it was reported she fell in while mowing the grass. The body of Kishorna Challenger of St. Paul's was found late Monday afternoon. Reports are that Challenger was mowing the grass around the pond Monday morning when she apparently fell in the water along with the lawnmower. While the search had been ongoing for most of the day, Tuesday by 2 other drivers. Kenrick David of Prickly Pear Alley joined the search some minutes after 6 and found the body within 5 minutes. Her body was removed from the scene by the undertaker after she was pronounced dead by the district medical officer, Dr. Reginald O'Laughlin, and identified by her relatives. Minister of Tourism Lindsay Grant and Labour Commissioner Spencer Amry were on the scene during the search, including officials from the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. We extend our deepest condolences to Challenger's family and friends, as well as her co-workers. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. Good night.